Libra or Libra cross-watcher, this is for you guys. Thank you for being here with me. Let's go ahead and get started. You can also reverse this if you need to. Here we go. So I got a good bit for you. Well, let me tell you real quick before we even get started. The word convergence is coming to mind. Convergence, which you can hear a word inside that word, verge. 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 On the verge. Somebody's on the verge of what? Well, whatever it is, it has something to do with wanting to come together. Come together right now over me. So I did Leo's video, Virgo's video, and I took a break. I took a break. That's what I did. And what was my break? Well, my break was go get piercings. That's what I did. I went and got piercings. And some piercings changed. And I just up and poof, went and got some piercings. That's what I did. And as I was getting it, one of my piercings, they've actually come out. Like, I had lost the, I don't know when I lost it. I think it was less than 48 hours ago, because not that long ago, the same piercing was getting hung on my hair. So I'm thinking like maybe my hair undid it. I know it sounds weird, but maybe. It was my hidden helix. So I can't see that piercing to put a piercing bar back in it, and I didn't have one to. I can't even find it. So I went there and I got the cutest jewelry. I'll have to, maybe I'll just take a picture of it or find one off Google what a hidden helix dangle looks like, and I'll put it up here. It's the prettiest piercing I have. Well, I have a couple, but that one's pretty. And anyway, I went there and she couldn't get the dangle in. She couldn't get it in. And she couldn't get it in. It was just really hard. You guys are bad. Someone here is bad. I can't even think. But like for real though, and I was thinking of you guys the whole time because I was about to do your message before I left, and then I just up and left. So she eventually got it in, but it was very difficult. But I even had to lay down. She was like, do you mind laying down? Just, do you mind laying down? Because it was just awkward. It's hidden. It's a hidden helix. It's called that for a reason, because it's like hidden. And so it's kind of difficult to get in there and put the jewelry on and all that. She's just really good though. She's a really, really great piercer. She's the best piercer I've ever met. I'm gonna get all the rest of my piercings from her forever. For the rest of my life, yeah. And if I ever move, I'm gonna make her move with me. That's just what it's gonna do. That's what it's gonna be. She even pierces my kids. Like, I love her. But anyways, all that being said, I was thinking about you when I went there, and the word, again, convergence, was on my mind. And I think, I know this isn't going to be for everybody, but I think there's someone here who's been doing a great deal of work on themselves. And hell, this might even be you. It could be you that's been doing a great deal of work on yourself. And they've been receiving the help that they need. Whether it's, that could be in any way. In any way. And what's happened over a period of time is whoever this is has been realizing some things, and I think they're realizing that it's important for them to mend some sort of connection with you, or to make sure that you and them are on good terms. Why is it so important? I don't know. I mean, I like that it is. That means somebody cares about you, you know? I mean, obviously somebody cares about you, but I don't know why I said it like that. Maybe you don't think this person does. I mean, maybe their actions definitely showed you that they didn't care about you. But I'm telling you, I think somebody might really care about you. It's just, maybe it was hard for this person because they don't know how to care about themselves. I don't know. But let's read some things I wrote down, because I'm getting a lot of different scenarios. Someone is open to working through something if you are. Like, if you're open, they'll be open. So a lot of you, this is someone you probably do have history with. I want to base it more on romantic love. Let's try to focus there, but think also it could be family, a friend, things like that. Their energy is basically saying, I still care for Libra or crosswatcher. They, as in you, do mean a lot to me, and I would like to talk about what's happened. It reminds me of like when people are in the like a 12-step program, or they're getting sober, or they're working on themselves. It's like, I'd like to talk, you know. But again, this could be anybody. It's someone who could have went through a pretty, I'm hearing like rough patch, and then I'm hearing Patch Adams. Isn't that Robin Williams? Patch Adams? I've never seen it. Patch Adams. This guy, he's got a clown nose on. Somebody with a clown. Did this person feel like a clown, or maybe they have a hard time? I don't know. Maybe they needed to take something more seriously than they did. Vice versa. Or maybe it was their actions, or their inaction, or their negligence, or their hate. I mean, whatever it is, maybe they should have taken it more seriously than they did. I don't know. It's like something that wasn't given a whole lot of forethought before. They're thinking about it a lot now in their healing. I mean, maybe they've been sick for a little bit, and they're starting to feel better, or maybe they're not feeling better yet. They're like in the thick of being sick. I mean, I don't know. You know, when you get sick, you start thinking about a whole lot of shit, especially depending on how sick you get. You're like, am I gonna make it? I don't know if this person's thinking that, but they're just kind of like, man, I just want to make something right with Libra. Like, it, yeah. I think somebody wants to make something right with you, or maybe they're just getting older, or they're going through sobriety. I don't know. It could be anything, guys. Someone here, vice versa. And if this doesn't resonate with you guys, and you're like, no, I don't think that's my message, maybe it just isn't resonating because it hasn't come into the forefront yet. But could also be someone connected to you, like somebody that used to be connected to a person connected to you is feeling kind of bad right now, kind of like, damn, I really care about whoever's connected to you, right? And they want to make something right. Yeah, Patch Adams. Maybe I should watch this. Oh, someone here could have mental illness. I mean, don't we all? I don't know one damn person walking this planet living the human experience that don't have mental illness. We all do. First of all, why are we here? You gotta be a little... Unless we didn't choose to be here, which I don't think we did choose to be here, but some people do believe that shit. They believe that we chose to be here. If we chose to be here, then we're all fucking nuts. We're all nuts. Yeah, I don't think we chose this. After struggling with depression in a mental hospital, Hunter, Patch Adams, decides he wants to become a doctor. Somebody could have mental illness there. I don't know anybody that doesn't have mental illness. I feel like if you're living in the human condition, we all have mental illness. I mean, at varying degrees, but yeah. He enrolls at Virginia Medical University, but is disillusioned by the school's clinical perspective on patient care. With the aid of a wealthy friend, Adams opens his own medical clinic for those without insurance. Oh, damn. And he cares about people. He forms a deep bond with fellow medical student Karen Fisher, Monica Potter, before a tragedy causes Adams to reevaluate his approach. It came out on Christmas Day in 1998. I don't know why this is really standing out to me right now, but I'm looking at the cast of this movie, Patch Adams, and two of the leading actors are deceased. Robin and Philip Hoffman. I'm pretty sure he's passed, right? Philip Seymour Hoffman passing. Died at 46. I don't want to get into that, but that's really standing out to me. It's the first two actors I saw. I'm like, man, that's odd. Anyway, yeah. I don't know. Whoever this is has had a pretty rough time. I think a lot of us have. I don't know one person on this planet that doesn't have some sort of struggle, even if they're hiding it well, and even if they got a lot of money. We're all struggling from something. But again, at varying degrees. I just think, I don't know who this is, feels masculine to me. Whatever it is, they have some sort of struggle, and it's like they're working on it now. It's like, I'm getting the help I need. Now, it may not be any that could be sick. They're just sick. They literally are sick. or this is coming, something to do with sick, you know, like just anything. It could be anything, a cold. But in it, they could be thinking, man, you know, I want to make things right. Yeah. Somebody does. Somebody wants to make something right. All right, what else did I write down? Oh, if this is a situation where nobody, like nothing between you and a particular individual went down, like they didn't do you wrong in any way. Let's say you meet someone or you come into contact with someone that y'all don't have any bad history. This person, whoever this is, romantically, remember, they're going to want to open up to you about things they've gone through. They're going to want to tell you, kind of fill you in on what's happened in their life, things they've experienced. And that would be nice. It's like getting to know another person, just getting to know each other. That's another thing I see here. So make something right, or see if you're willing to work on things. For those of you where it's new and there's nothing y'all got to work on together with someone, they're just probably going to tell you what they've been working on themselves. Yeah, which is nice. I like that. I really like this message, actually. I don't know how I hope I'm translating it well. I like it. It's whatever's happened in someone's life, it's caused them to get to the place they are currently right now as we speak, or they will be here shortly. And it's making them really think deeply. You know how many times that's happened to me? Near-death experiences will do that. Well, it's happened to me so many times. It really, like when you have scares and when you have NDEs and really just awful fucking shit that happens, it'll cause you to start not only thinking about those situations where you probably were wrong, but things that really aren't that important, things that don't really matter, that we thought was like the end of the world. It'll have you start thinking. This happened to me so many fucking times. I can't even tell you. A few times majorly. Where in a split moment, I was able to let go of half the shit that I even ever held grudges on before, or cared about, or was so, you know, dead set on. I was able to immediately let it go, no questions asked. It was almost like the universe saying, you want to hold on to that, or you want to drop it? It's almost like I feel like I was being arrested by the universe, just like, I'm done. No questions asked. Because you start realizing it really puts shit in perspective. If it's not illness or sick or scares or getting older, things like that, it'll make us have these things. Sometimes it's when we get in trouble. So I don't know if this person's been in trouble, or maybe they've been in some type of trouble, or they've been just in a troubled place in their mind. They've been in some type of trouble. They're in trouble. Or they're just in a healing place in their life, whatever it is. And sometimes when we go through those things, that's when we start realizing, okay, here's the people I need to maybe make amends with. Here's the things that I need to reconcile because maybe I've been a little, you know. Or that's when we start realizing what we need to walk away from and leave behind us and actually start taking more seriously and realize certain people don't need to be in our life anymore, whereas before we were kind of pussyfooting around and we're like, oh, no, wait, what am I doing? And then we start to want people who have like a lot of value, and people who aren't there to hurt us, and we start appreciating those people who we want shit on before, or those people we would never give a chance to before, when we start realizing the truth of whatever we've been dealing with. But sometimes it takes big things for us to see that. At least for me it did, because I'm a stubborn ass bitch, unfortunately. And that's not self-deprecating, it's the fucking truth. Like, that's how I've learned. Why couldn't I be one of those people that just learns from other people's mistakes? I love that saying. I heard someone say before, learn from other people's mistakes because you don't know if you'll live long enough to make them all yourself. One of the smartest things I've ever heard. Did I apply it? No. Well, I couldn't have really applied it because I learned it not that long ago. But if I had heard that saying a long time ago, do I think it would have changed my life? No, because I was too stubborn. I wouldn't have listened at all. No, I absolutely wouldn't have. I should probably watch Patch Adams. That looks really good. So yeah. You could have had somebody here, this is not for everybody, but for some of you, you've had somebody here, vice versa, who's been into a little bit of a crazy life, if you will. Like mi vida loca. Yeah. A little bit of a crazy life. For some of you guys. This individuals. I only say that because I keep looking down at this phone here, and I have, ooh, my heart is racing. Somebody anything to do with the heart here? Because it went away. It was a quick little. I'm looking at Philip Seymour Hoffman, and if I'm not mistaken, I think how he passed was, it says he died from a drug overdose. Oh my God. How there, see, sometimes you gotta wonder if this is all just like a setup. See, I mean, allegedly, not that I think if anyone in Hollywood would ever do that, you know, or anybody in the elites, whatever. But isn't that, I mean, who would sit there? I mean, you'd be surprised, I guess, but who would sit there and take heroin, cocaine, benzos, and amphetamines together? That just seems like, you sure they didn't fall asleep and somebody did that shit to them? I mean, I don't know, that's a little weird, ain't it? I mean, you gotta, I don't know. This just makes me think maybe someone had a little bit of a, I don't know, a little wild time in their life. My cats are getting into it. They're chasing each other in the hall. I don't know if this person used to get in fights a lot when they were younger or something. There's something here. Or do some things that was hard on their body or something. Somebody here did, it's like say like a rambling man, like a rambler, you know. I'm gonna leave that there, that part. But basically, again, to sum this all up, either someone wants to talk to you about what happened between the two of you, how they handled a situation before, they're not proud of it. They've been kind of working on themselves, getting help in some way. Or if this is a new connection, or this will be something that is new, I think this is someone who just wants to tell you about things, kind of fill you in on what's happened in their life and let you know how it's changed them. Like they just want to, it's someone who really wants to talk to you, let you know them deeply, and they want to get to know you deeper. I love that. I love this message. I love everything about it. It's serious. It's a serious message. Yeah, it's serious. Convergence being, I want to come together. I want to talk. I want to meet up. Now, is anyone going to reach out and say any of this? I don't know. Maybe. It's just a matter of when. I have no clue when. I'm not too much of a when girl, because like what is time for one will be different for the other. Like we're all on completely different timelines. So I don't know when. Right. I have no clue. I just either feel like they will or they won't. You know, I don't give it too much thought. And I like that. I like not giving some things too much thought. Just kind of, you know, it'll happen or it won't. I mean, that's simple. Yeah. So for those of you who wanted to know if somebody kind of felt real bad about something here, or did they care at all? Did they feel bad at all about how they handled a situation with you? Yes. Yeah. But it took something to like wake them up. Something that scared them. Something that still scares them. Scaring them currently. I don't know. Again, timeline thing. Or if it's, again, someone that didn't necessarily hurt you, there's nothing like that. Somebody got scared in their life. Something woke them up. And you'll hear about it when you meet them if you don't already know them. And you guys will start talking and maybe even relate on that. I know there were things that scared me awake. So that would be something to talk about and kind of, you know, relate to each other on. All right, we'll leave it there. Thank you guys for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Emphasis on 555, I just saw it. So 555 could be really significant here, or just change